This last week, the internet has been buzzing with lawsuits and allegations about influencers using their influence to peddle worthless crypto coins. And today, we're going to be looking at line 173 of the class action lawsuit because there's a warning for internet marketers, affiliates, and influencers. So I think it's time we had a real talk about influencer marketing, NFTs, cryptos. But first, my impression of an influencer scam. Yo, we're gonna talk about this new crypto. You can get in on the ground floor. It's called Lambo Coin. Wait a minute, Lambo Coin? That's gotta be trademarked. It's called Scambo Coin. Scambo? It's like it's right in the name. You gotta hustle. NFTs are literally the future of money. Watch this. You think NFTs are nothing? This is the Curious Cup. Right there. 80 grand. Can't I just get like a regular cup and save 80 grand? When the metaverse happens and people are thirsty, they're gonna buy that cup. That's why it's worth $80,000. Wait a minute. Can you even make money with this crypto coin on like Monday and Tuesday? It's every day, bro. Yo, I'm a blockchain kitty. I ain't worth it, but I sold for $650. Word. Crypto. To the moon. And if you get thirsty, what are you gonna do? I'm the only one with the Curious Cup. Back in the year 2000, when I first started my business, there was this company called Sea Silver, and there was all these marketers who wanted my help promoting themselves on the search engines. But I found out that some of them were actually making claims that the product did stuff it didn't do. Yeah, they'd say, hey, this is gonna cure you of everything you've ever had, just buy it. And we all know that's unethical, but the marketers did it anyway and used their influence over their audience to sell stuff that didn't actually live up to the claims, and even worse, probably harmed a lot of people. And I remember talking to these people back then saying, hey, you should probably keep this above board and not say that the product does stuff it doesn't do because you're harming people. But apparently the lure of fast money was more important. That is, until they were slapped with a lawsuit from the FTC for making false claims. And after being in this internet marketing industry for 22 years, I've learned a few things. And all this crypto coin, NFT, influencer stuff is the same old song and dance with different technology. So buckle up because today we're talking about the elephant in the room. Wait a minute, $22,000? No, not the empathy elephant. Something a bit more sinister. And that has to do with every marketer's favorite word. The word is value. Every marketer says if you want to make money, all you have to do is provide value. But the question and the age-old answer is going to be found by looking at what the value actually is. For example, if we were to go out here and take a look at some of these lawsuits that the Federal Trade Commission had against some of these companies, you're going to see Mob Ltd, which was basically a glorified Ponzi scheme. So what they said is, hey, we got this marketing education for like $50,000 or whatever it was. And they said, well, that's what the value is. Now, there's the difference between actual value and completely fabricated, made-up value. And what these people were saying is because there's this guru and there's all this stuff, the value of the education of this make money online system is $50,000. But the question is, was it really worth $50,000, or was the idea just to charge enough so they could give away a $25,000 commission to get you to sell this thing? And basically, there was no value to the end consumer. The person paying the $50,000 only paid the $50,000 so he could sell the $50,000 thing and get $25,000. You with me? Let me make it even more clear. Let's say I draw a picture. This is the gullible goose. Now, if I say that the gullible goose is worth $25,000 and nobody wants to buy my gullible goose for $25,000, then, ladies and gentlemen, my gullible goose isn't worth jack squat. However, if I say, well, you know, the gullible goose is actually very similar to the moronic mongoose, which actually sold for $5,000 last month and today is on sale for $12,000. Well, then you're going to take a different look at the gullible goose. This is called positioning. But what if you found out that I got one of my buddies to buy the moronic mongoose for $12,000, artificially raising the price? That's right, they don't even want the mongoose because, let's face it, it kind of looks like crap. Certainly not $12,000 worth of crap, but because my friend bought it, and you're gonna get this one based on speculation, you think you're getting a good deal. Again, at the end of the day, what is the value to the end consumer? I mean, we're not talking about Rembrandts here. We're talking about something that's basically digital with no artistic quality or talent attached at all. And some people are saying, well, these NFTs are part of a membership that's exclusive. What's it, the I Got Ripped Off Club? All right, I digress. Because there's something we need to look at here that could get a lot of influencers, affiliate marketers, and even normal people on the internet in a lot of hot water. And this isn't just limited to cryptos and NFTs. I was actually looking at Plus offers. They're using the same exact money screenshots and the same users for their testimonials and honest reviews. Look at the numbers here. It's the same exact screenshots, same exact numbers, and the people commenting are the same exact people. More about this in just a minute. Now, I don't know if these are all scams or ripoffs or whatever these are. I'm not commenting on the value of the coins or the products or whatever. What I am commenting on is what we are liable for as influencers. Now, again, remember, I'm not a lawyer, but I do like to look at things objectively, and I do say, hey, do your own research, and always be ethical and upfront. Because there's something very important, whether you're an affiliate marketer, whether you're a blogger, an influencer, Instagram, whatever it is. And it seems to me that everyone thinks this is just the old Wild West. But in fact, this lawsuit points something out very important. While these influencers were out there just saying, hey bro, we're just hanging out and talking about stuff, we need to understand that there is a line that is crossed when there is financial advice given with an incentive. You see, if I sit here and I say, hey, Bitcoin sounds pretty cool, it looks good, that's pretty harmless. But if I am all in on Bitcoin and I have friends that are all in on Bitcoin and we're all manipulating the stock price, which would be hard to do because it's kind of big, but if we were, that could get us in some hot water. Or if I'm over here drawing drawings and I want to make a bunch of money for the happy guy, the sad guy, and the indifferent ignoramus, I could go out there and say, well, you know what? We got all these people that are pumping this up, making this go through the roof. So where it started off and these things were worth less than a penny, we got Bob who bought them for $1 and Sally who bought them for $2 and I bought them back for 10 and then sold them to another friend for 20 with the promise that I'll buy them back. Now we're getting into market manipulation, and that is some bad stuff. Now, where this has to do with you is the question of, are you financially incentivized? Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for him, Johnny? Let's talk about what this means. Are you financially incentivized to offer something to other people? This is a big thing in the affiliate marketing industry. You see, if I go out there and I say, hey, I started using this workout system and it worked pretty good, try it out. That's pretty harmless. That's like telling a friend, go watch this movie. However, if I am financially compensated, either by an affiliate commission, a piece of the action, or my own investment in the product, I need to disclose that. I need to disclose that. I need to disclose that. Because then it's no longer me just sharing advice, it's me promoting something with the explicit purpose of making money. So all these people talking about all these different cryptos and all these different NFTs and all these staking programs and all this stuff, that's all fine and good. But if they're being financially incentivized, their advice to you comes loaded. Loaded by the fact that the moves you make put money in their pockets, which makes it less helpful advice and more of a con. Are you with me? And that's exactly what this lawsuit is pointing out. It's saying that as influencers, affiliate marketers, and people online with a following, we have to maintain a certain set of standards. First, we need to disclose when we're getting paid for something. Yeah, so when you do a little tweet like this, if you're getting paid, you need to let people know. And this goes into a different issue I have with our current state of financial worldness. And that's where literally Elon Musk could tank a stock with a tweet. Yeah, that's pretty dangerous, but that's for a different video. Because what we want to do here is understand the ethics of being an influencer. Understand the ethics of being someone who is in the limelight. What is it that you're going to share, and are you being financially incentivized to share that? This is why there's so many regulations out there about disclosing whether you're an affiliate or not. Because if my advice is for you to buy a product, and I don't tell you I'm getting paid to say that, well then it's not really advice at all, it's me running a business. Nothing wrong with it, but you do have to disclose it. And with all these people doing pump and dump schemes, it gets out of hand. It's literally getting out of hand. According to Gary V, who has some interesting NFTs we've made fun of in this video, there's over $1 billion in transaction in 4 days on OpenSea. And according to Jordan Belfort, he says, boom, when you least expect it, they're going to drop the hammer, and those people are going to lose everything. And it's effed up because I think they don't realize that just because the SEC isn't regulating it now doesn't mean you can commit fraud. And that is the problem here. Just because cryptos and NFTs are not regulated doesn't mean you can deceive people willingly, rip them off, take their money, and claim that you're not given financial advice. So let this whole thing be a warning as an influencer and an affiliate marketer or a person doing business online. You are absolutely liable for what you say. Check out my other videos in the description, and let's talk more about cryptos, NFTs, and unethical marketing practices.